e-identity is a vital part of our European blockchain initiative. This comes out of the beginning of the FinTech Action Plan, which set it up as one of the digital single market contributions to FinTech, but of course blockchain goes much broader. So we have the Blockchain Observatory and Forum, which has the mapping, which has the expert groups, so the working groups. This is one of their activities, and also the community, which many of you are probably members of. We also have a European blockchain partnership of 27 countries, 26 EU member states and Norway, which is building a European blockchain services infrastructure, which should have e-identity, which should have an eIDS compliant part of it. And this is aiming to launch some especially RegTech solutions and certification and notarization solutions already next year in the context of the Connecting Europe facility. And finally, we are looking at the legislative frameworks, getting inputs on what may need to be updated. This is for the next College of Commissioners, things like smart contracts, tokenization, barriers to blockchain use. Of course, an option is always to do nothing under better regulation, but we're very much interested in receiving your inputs, and that's what the next workshop of the Blockchain Observatory and Forum will be looking at on the 12th of December in Paris. And so with that, I think you have enough of the overall introduction from the European Commission, and I'm happy to hand the floor to Ludovic, who will be your master of ceremonies, and I'll be sitting in the audience with all of you today.
Thank you very much, Peteris. Welcome to everyone. It's always a pleasure to have a full room, and I'm very happy that you passed through the nightmare of security and that you are here with us today. So very briefly, I just want to introduce what we will be doing today. So some of the main objectives that we have for today are really about defining what the decentralized identity framework is and really its relationship with eIDAS. We will have a presentation at the beginning of the day from DG Connect on the eIDAS to really put everyone on the same page and be able in the afternoon to have the working sessions and really deep dive into this with a shared understanding of the regulation eIDAS. Some of the other objectives, of course, are trying to understand how blockchains are really used in the context of decentralized identity. It could be a bit confusing sometimes when we look at identity solutions, and we always say that blockchain is going to revolutionize this field, but there is still a bit of our understanding of how blockchains are really used and if they are really useful. And finally, as Peteris was introducing before, there is this initiative, the European Blockchain Infrastructure of Services, that is there, and part of the discussion today will be about discussing the infrastructure requirements and regulatory requirements for this infrastructure.